that supersedes all other emotions. I'm grateful to so many people who are standing there. I'm not particularly grateful to Judy that she came and brought her earplugs.
You get too long, I'm putting them in.
But I'm grateful to you. I'm grateful. Why pick this place? Because I believe that there is such a thing as democratic family values, and I think it is represented by the place where we stand. I think, where are you? John and Susan, I think they are the living examples of democratic family values. They have strong, healthy children. Their family has been producing on this land for 6 generations. They take care of things like this. John and I were enemies on the Katy Trail. The Katy Trail was my first significant piece of legislation in the Missouri General Assembly. John and I fought like demons over it. And when it was done, what did he do? He made it better. That's the kind of thing when I talk about democratic family values. I want to contrast those with Republican family values. Matt Blunt's brother handled the legislation to make ticket scalping legal in the state of Missouri. We were able to pass the ticket scalping legislation. There is a young lady named Hannah Montana, who I was unaware of until this happened, performing in Kansas City for a little girl. The tickets at the ticket booth were $300, $30. The scalpers have bought them all. The cheapest ticket is now $300, and the most expensive is $1,300. Well, Matt took care of his brother. That is good Republican family value. The big reason is because my life has become moving furniture between my wife and my daughter. Take this couch to Mama. Chris, you have to take these dishes to Kate. I gotta hide out. The place I chose to hide was, in my mind, the embodiment of Jeffersonian democracy, the floor of the House of Representatives. This is a true story. I used to touch the wall, just in awe of being in the building and of what it meant to America. And meetings like this are also the embodiment of the Jeffersonian idea of democracy. I have said to my opponent, as I have said to every opponent in political races for more than 10 years, let us limit the spending. Let us pick a reasonable number. Pick $30,000, whatever. Agree to it and behave like gentlemen. Talk about issues. Talk about the university. Talk about the schools. Talk about soybeans or corn. Talk about the things that matter. He says, I need $180,000 to get my message out. Nobody gets their message out with money. You get your message out standing on the back of a pickup truck in a field. You get your message out at a forum at the library. You get your message out by knocking on people's doors and saying, I'm Chris Kelly and I'd like your vote and I'm glad to talk to you about you. You know what you do with $180,000? With $180,000, you create and decimate villainous and irrational slander about your opponent. That's what you do with $180,000. And that is exactly what happened in this race the last time around.
That's right.
That campaign slandered Jim Ritter, who is a good and honorable man. The symptoms of why I am running are what is happening at the University of Missouri. To attack the research role of a level 1 research institution is irrational. It's irrational. John's father, when he was direct commissioner of agriculture, helped to set up the research center down in the boot heel, and one of the reasons they were doing it was because they were working on a small nematode worm cyst that lived in soybeans. The University of Missouri researchers solved the problem. There is now a threat to soybeans which arises from a thing called Japanese rust. I'm not going to vote for them anymore. The reason to run is because when extremists fear witches, they burn women. That's what extremism goes to. You take the concept of extremism, you find an irrational and imaginary target, and then you do real harm. My goal, I'm too old to worry about where I park or where my office is. I don't give a damn about any of that. My goal is to be in favor of reasonable, creative, cooperative government. And I am so grateful.